myself Dr. G. S. Shaw, working in the Science College Bilaspur. My topics is the modules. I just introduced the definition of the modules. Modules is defined by the four type of the four properties. First are M1 plus M2, Rm1 plus Rm2, R1 plus R2 of M, R1M, R2M. Third is R1, R2M, R1 of bracket A in a bracket R2M. And fourth one is 1 into M is equal to M. If 1 belongs to the ring, then such as if any of the structures satisfied these four properties, and it is said to be the modules. The next section of this module is the versus submodules. Submodules, any of the structures, this M and N, if N is a subset of the M, on the properties of the same properties of plus and minus into in this type of the property, if A and B the elements of the M, also A and B the elements of M, then A minus B be the elements of M. If R be the elements of capital R and A be the elements of capital N, then R into A be the elements of M, then such type of the property satisfied by the capital N, then N is said to be the submodules. I have given the examples regarding to these submodules, which is given in this page. The next section of this module is the direct sum. The sum of the elements or sum of the modules is known as the direct sum. If N1 direct sum of the N2, direct sum of the N3, direct sum of the Nn, then N1, N2, N3, Ni of the direct sum is denoted by the N1 का direct sum, N2 direct sum, N3 direct sum of the Nn. Such type of the properties is holdings by the submodules, then this module is called the direct sum of the modules. I have given the one theorems related to submodules, which can be seen on the papers also. Kernel of a homomorphic. Kernel of a homomorphic just as read in a previous classes. I have also defined the kernel of homomorphism here, that is the K. X be the element of M, Fx is equal to 0 is called the kernel of homomorphism and written the KER of F. In theorem 4, I have given the submodules related to their quotient modules, and which has been explained in a very easy way. It can be understood in the given as M, F is the mapping from M into the M by N, such that Fx is defined by the X plus N, then such type of the module is versus submodule, relation between the submodules and quotient modules. In theorem 4, I have given the submodules related to their quotient modules, and which has been explained in a very easy way. It can be understood in the given as M, F is the mapping from M into the M by N, such that Fx is defined by the X plus N, then such type of the module is versus submodule, relation between the submodules and quotient modules. Then theorem 5, fundamental theorem of R homomorphism. F is the mapping from M into the N, such that M by kernel F is equal to Fm, and it satisfies the certain law. Then this theorem you will behold for the fundamental theorem of R homomorphism. The theorem given by the source and it is called the source lemma, which is uh, explained on the basis of the the mappings from M into the homomorphic image of M into the M, which is just given in this page. The theorem given by the source and it is called the source lemma, which is explained on the basis of the the mappings from M into the homomorphic image of M into the M, which is just given in this page. Then free modules. Free modules, M is called the free modules if M admits a basis and one theorem has been given on the basis of the free modules. Finitely generated free modules. M is finitely generated free module over a commutative ring, then all the bases of M are the finite. It is very simple, therefore it can be just solved in the simple manners. I have given in the very simple way. The last page of this topic is the multiple choice questions. This is the new pattern or the examinations, and it can be seen in this page. I have given the 10 questions regarding to these chapters, which is very easy.